Alright, hello everyone. So, actually I didn't want to stream today, but I simply must. Well, first of all I want to sleep, for no reason. Second, I still have this stupid allergy, it's so stupid, hate it. Alright, it'll be the last original case, isn't it? Maybe I'll be able to finish it today. I don't know. Anyway, what time is it? 8 p.m. So 9, 10, 11, 3 hours of play for sure. More or not, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I also sit here. Let me check the sound. Test. The sound is working. You need to move this. Alright. I believe it's good. So, that's right. One friend from Karma. He is the best prosecutor there is. Will he be actually the killer? Maybe. He hasn't lost a case in his 30 years career. 40, sorry. He's a god of prosecution. Right. A god. Not a single case. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know. Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me. Hold on, how am I supposed to sit correctly? Maybe if I move it slightly here. Multiplied by a factor of 10. Maybe it's better. So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's in a rough place as me, times 20. 40 by 20 is just 2. What? You're prosecutor for 2 years or something? I don't know. Sure. It's pretty rasmus. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya? Could really be using me as help right now, don't you think? I don't like cables everywhere. No. I can't. Sorry. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Well, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'm trying my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? It's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Number 3 again. Oh, he will be having this creepy voice in English. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Fokarma, is the prosecution ready? You seriously think that I would stand here when not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. It's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Why is he doing this? Grabbing his... I don't really know what it is. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Oh, nothing, of course, that should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What about opening statement? What is this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident. No! Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Oh, please take a look at the map. Just then I see the map. The murder happened. And what? It's in the form of what? Of what? Guardo? The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. It's definitely not middle for me. There were 2 men on the boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards a boat rental shop. Why Edgeworth didn't explain what he was doing here in the middle? Okay, map was silent. Testify to the court about your arrest. No! Guard link. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your javelin and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. The arrest of Edgeworth. When called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Okay, when called into the station. Called in the station. Who called? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth, but who called? Now I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, Tony. No! Okay, who was this man? Hold it. You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman coming there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Yeah. Very horrifying voice. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people. Obviously. Hold on. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. The testimonies were quite similar. However, today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, Lotta Hart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Hold it. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say that it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Damn. You will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Do that, and I'll be able to look forward to your next salary review. So much to look forward to these days. There's no time for daydreaming. Continue! Yes, sir. That's where you found Mr. Edgeworth. Hold it. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then, and where actually found him? Where exactly he was? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold. Objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. No, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Hold it. Hold it! Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. What? Deep, trusting? Poppycock? Never heard this word. I've never heard. He also never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. I'm damn sure it doesn't look so good. Continue? No! But the next morning a body was found in the lake. But what man actually reported, I don't understand. There's no explanation at all what's going on. Hold it. Hold it! Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart. Fatally. Judge, here's a bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. What's interesting about it? Found as the victim's body, fired from 22nd 22 caliber pistol. I don't know. Why it's so different? Like 9mm, 22 caliber. Like, how do you compare them to each other? Hold it. Why is it? Well, we found the murder weapon in the bot. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right? Sorry, Honor. And where's my gun? Why it was not here? The murder weapon we found in the bot was decisive evidence. Hold it. What about the pistol made its decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the bot. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Member of the court. Hold on. A murder weapon, 22 caliber. Fired 3 times, but we heard only 2 times. Okay, that's already contradiction. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Contradictions. He looks different here. Wait a second, why he looks different? Ah, because the photo was from his young age? Ah, no, it's Gregory. Victim in the DL6 incident 15 years ago. Defense attorney Miles' father. Okay. 22, she looks like, I don't know, for the age. She more than twice older than its hair. Very strange, must say. Very strange. Like, he also doesn't look like 64. He looks like, I don't know, 55. Even younger, 45. Wait a second, he looks like the same age. Lotta Hart and this Marlon Grossberg. Remove his mustaches. Okay, victim in this case. Also the defense attorney. 48. Again, he looks older, but... No, he looks like 48. She looks younger than 46. Actually, it doesn't matter. 65. Veteran prosecutor who hasn't lost a case. Alright, members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective? Yes, sir. What's a bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic marking of the bullet match the pistol. Henny, what does he mean, ballistic markings? Isn't it obvious? Shocking. Imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. He glared at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. A barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. If guns are not exact replicas made by some 3D printer. This leads to one inevitable conclusion: the bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. But there's still no evidence that every single fingerprint is unique. There's no solid evidence about this. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was carved with the defendant's own fingerprints. So nowadays everyone using DNA, not fingerprints. Order. And again, DNA can match another DNA, and it was already proven if someone transported some organs from one man to another human being. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, it's almost decisive Yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, so fingerprints and other stuff, DNA is not very solid evidence and shouldn't be used in the court. As well as witnesses who can lie. So it should be something else, like maybe video? Yeah, of course you can fake video. Actually nothing. You can fake all the pros easily nowadays. You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess. It will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes. What are you doing? A 10-minute recess? No! But wait, Spunk your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Number 2. George, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. It's not proving it. Hello, Creighton. Like, we already know that there were 3 shots from the weapon. I don't know how they figured it out. The end? It's just the beginning of the last classic case, and for DS, because it's a remake, actually, of Game Boy Advance game, there's additional case, so people can buy this game second time if they play it the first time. True. Was that you on the board? Yes, it was me. What? So originally this was the last case, was the end. But not here. But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. And who did it? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then, the other man fell from the boat. I don't say why, but I saw at that time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? It's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with me, huh? Sorry, it's no good. To go after chips? You should not eat anything with excessive calories and fat at night. So no? I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? But I will definitely be playing 3 hours at least, and it will not end today. I'll continue tomorrow. Then call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? Yeah, you are useless. Well, actually, don't know law, you don't have any trial experience or techniques. Yeah, you're pretty much useless, but I can't say that. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to say anything. Your face said it for you. Oops. No, of course we... I'm sorry. It's okay, Nick. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. I don't have their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Wow, right. Don't jinx this case any worse than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Sorry, oops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lothar take the stand? Slow heart. You are a research student at a university? Yes, I am 22 years old. It's kinda old for university. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. Because I graduated when I was 20 years old? And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Let's see. 19, 18, 19, 20... No, maybe 21. Understand? So 22 I was already working, because you'll need to learn some manners. I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Like, I don't understand how can you live, especially in the United States, where you're supposed to pay for the university, and have no any income. How supposed to, like, eat or live somewhere? It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight. What's in my car? When this one come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another one. There wasn't nary a scene on the lake, but that boat. Strange. Enough. Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. What's in the second photo? Is that accepted as evidence? Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. She wearing getters? Order. I remove you from the cards if I do not have order immediately. As a witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds a defendant. Wait, Your Honor, I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lost. Oh, do you claim to have found a contradiction in your testimony? Yes. Very well. You have to. You may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. In contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. I don't understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in your testimony? I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. I was impressed, Nick. I didn't notice Anderson. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight. Hold on. Fired 3 times. But she's not saying that there were only 2 of them. Just one and another one. Hold it. just after midnight, you see. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Oh yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really... Your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue testimony. I was in my car. Hold it. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Let's press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does a witness motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. Object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, no, I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Heard this bunk come up from the lake. Hold it. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? No. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Hold it. Could you clearly see that woman? Just look at the picture. Fair enough for you? Press pause. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw that woman. Yeah, well, of course. Witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. Something quick, he's hiding something. There was another one. Hold it. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. Asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless bubble. Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There's another sink on the lake. What's it? What? Hold it. Hold it! Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure, as a country girl can be. Sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Hell heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Is that you? Mr. Wright. The witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough. I think we heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Since you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony, worth nothing. What, Your Honor? You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outburst by holding you in contempt of court. If that happens, you have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? But this testimony is fishy, like real fishy. I know what you mean. What? You can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me. Maya. Something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Not a heart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. It's a matter of life or death. Water. Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You'll stand down. The court does not acknowledge that defense's outburst. Answer me, Lothar. It's a big idea, treating me like some kind of criminal. But if you're lying in the court, you're a criminal. It's kinda obvious, so you're a criminal. So you must swear it, I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or wrong? Wrong. What? Nani? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changed her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Everything was made up here. Order! 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 How many times should you repeat this? You're in contempt of court! It's too late for wild claims! Judge, sustain my objection! I'm sorry, Mr. von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Hart has made a new testimony. And defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court. No, I am. You're going to arrest someone or arrest me. Very well. My affair. You will leave the courtroom immediately. Yeah. I did what I could. I believe in the movie it was totally with different meaning. Like, she made a mistake, etc., but it was not a mistake, it's supposed to be like this. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Hiya. I cannot for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. Better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. That last statement. As at clear as day, the man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth, and that's it. Hold it. Well, what about the other man? You can expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I mean, if you claim there was a contradiction in the witness' testimony, well, find it. If you can. Mr. Wright, I have... What? I just praised you. It's already a mistake. No. That's it. I don't know if I can find anything that... What am I saying? Well, there's several things that I actually can show. For example, this. Let's show this, I don't know. Objection. And got you? Got you, Miss Hart, finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet, you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told you not to say that in your testimony, please! Yet, now she has said it, Mr. von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. It's hard. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. Finally found a hole in von Karma's carefully regular testimony. I didn't expect that you'll be punished to just hold it. Okay, how Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It has a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. All we know that binoculars can't really help you to see in the fog. When I heard the noise under the lake, I looked with my binocular. See, no problem. You use binoculars? Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one's better be good. I think I need to take a pause. Need to use something for my nose. Some spray. Hold on. I will take a pause. I will take it. Be right back. Alright. Dead. Whew. By the way, I heard something about surgery that you can use in this case if you have an allergy. You'll never ever have any problems with your nose. Need to think about this. Maybe next year. Alright, can I use this press or not? Alright, it was a cold night and the mist was thick as grit. Hold it. So, how could you see edgewords? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a goal where I'm from. What? Team? Thank you for subscription. It's already 27 months. Wait a second, soon it will be 3 years, right? Thank you very much. Yankee. I can't believe that I'm from South like you now. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Oh yeah, and happy Friday to you as well. Nobody loves me. It's Phoenix 8. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Hold it. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. Stop letting you answer any of my questions. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Hold it. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Actually, nowadays, binoculars they also can be used. Not just telescope. I have got doubts about your camera too. Is it really to take pictures of meteor showers? My camera is irrelevant to this case. Can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? Do you believe it is? You may continue with this line of questioning. But no bets. You find nothing. With this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further above the camera? Yes. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Oh, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, hurry now. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Hold it. Hold it! Oh, it's not working. Hold it! Hold it! Finally. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know, the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not really suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh? Mr. Wright, I will not have you butchering my witness because of your challenged intellect. Challenged intellect? Oh my god. Now wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth? No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard that noise out of the lake, I looked with my binoculars. Should I present this here? Objection? No? No, I failed! This evidence clearly reveals that contradiction in the statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? Well, I know what was here, but they aren't they? Not all. So at least think the facts over before making accusations. Okay, should I show photo here maybe? Objection. Of course this one. You were photographing as shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? Take a look at this photograph. This was taken on an automatic setting. Was it not? Yes, that's right. You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. But, as this photograph clearly shows, the camera was pointing directly at the lake. It will not change anything. That's right. What you're driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Take that! Take that. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Garden? Oh, the sighting on Guard Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof of something? Let's see you prove that I was down the lake trying to photograph this garden. I have proof? Hold on, I have proof? Maybe I have. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. Here's proof that the witness was taken to photograph Guardian, the lake monster. Take that. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. The camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Guardian. According to this article, Guardian made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Guardian, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order? I see. I too, so that was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Guardian, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Guardian. You got me? So what? Huh? It don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. I just used several precious minutes of our time to prove it's nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey, but she saw secondly. Say it, so what? It changed nothing. Not true. We're hiding the whole scene about Gardner for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gardner from the court? Let's revise your testimony. Right? Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I am not a research student at a university. Indeed, 22 years old, H University, investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it will be if I got a picture of that monster. Nobody will care. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard of the bank, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. And I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Cross my heart and hope to fry. What? Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. And his testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing in this case. There's no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Karma's up to something, I know it. Doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Is there a contradiction? Very well. We begin the cross-examination. As you show yourself, you must have something in mind. That would be first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there's no problem with the testimony this time, you'll let the witness sleep. I'll announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Can I press every single statement? Actually, I'm not a researcher student at the university. Hold it. Then, what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm high-valued enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer. Hold it. An investigative photographer? Oh, I got it why I constantly want to sleep. Because antihistamine medication actually putting you into sleep, usually. Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's of that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO! UFO. A UFO. Hello, I'm Bayraman. UFO. No, the unidentified flying object, a UFO. I see, she as me liking to pronounce all the abbreviation like in one word, so UFO. It's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. Hold it. Hold it! Yes, Guardian. Ready all that newsworthy? By the way, you can connect a microphone into this. Yeah, definitely you can connect microphone. But I don't want to. So this built-in microphone, it's not really good. Again. They even had him up on the TV. What shows that appearing on the local news rumor of the month show qualifies. Last month's show was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real! Mr. Wright, he has one fight. I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, you know. So I was camping out by the lake. Hold it. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep. Borrowed it from a friend at the university. It analyzes every sound it picked up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. It triggered twice. For 3 shots. What's this all of us hiding? Hold it. Hold it! I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. And if word got out what I was up to, the lake be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah. Second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. To be safe on Karma, I know you told you to keep quiet. In her on the bank, I looked right straight out at the lake. Hold it. The button? The button is working. But I'm using a microphone. Exactly what sort of sound was it? I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure. It sounded like a gunshot. This game using voice recognition like Lifeline, as you remember. I've never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It's a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Hold it. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know if she heard a bang, and she saw Gertie was out there. Kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at the boat. What? What did I do now? What do you give me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence? Witness, continue. Hold your hush, puppies, pops. I'm getting down. Hold on. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. And I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. The last one, by the way. Hold it. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? So you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, no. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore, neither. Better find some sort of contradictions in this testimony. Be able to beat Von Karma any other way. Has to be something. And I don't know what. First of all, I want to check everything I have. Set automatically take a picture when loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. And this. 1 bullet shot to the heart. Taken automatically midnight. It's definitely not. She could not see the boathouse, by the way, and definitely the real shot was from the boathouse. That's why it was loud enough to trigger this camera. there were 2 shots. 2 pictures. Ballistic mark and much similar weapons barrel. 3 times. Oh my god, I don't know, actually I'm not a researcher student. Okay, you're not. You investigative photographer, you are. Monster, not this. So I was coming, okay. Well, he was hidden, maybe not all. At the bank, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at. I saw a flash near one of the man's hands. Heard another gunshot. What should I do here? I should save, I think. Let's save the game. She saw a flash first, next gunshot. This means it was from the distance. There were 2 gunshots. I seriously want to sleep. Let's see what I can use actually. So, I am not a research student at university. Okay. I'm a second photographer. Okay. Imagine stethoscope. Okay. That's why I was coming out. Alright. But that's all I was hiding. What about this one? That's all I was hiding. Can I have that it was 3 times fired, not 2? Can I see how can I use it here? I already shot this one. 1 bullet shot the heart. No. No. Can you use the map? I heard at the bank. I looked right straight out at that lake. Okay. Wasn't much else to look at. I just watched that one the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. What's wrong? What's wrong here? Hold it. I think it's time you told us why you felt to hide it. Okay. Competitors. I heard the monk and looked right straight out at that lake. Hold it. Sounded like a gunshot. Not sharp as sounds that I would have expected. Not much else to look. Hold it. Hold it! Hold it, I say! How's it actually figuring out what I'm saying? Wasn't much else to look at. Could be just length of the knives. The traces. Much else to look at. Yep. I don't know if she heard a bang and she saw Guardy was out there. Kind of does she didn't waste any time looking at the boat. Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Evidence here? Seriously, I need to show something here? I cannot see how can I show this pistol with 3 times shots. Cannot be this one. Where's this first photo? Come on, there's so many contradictions and I don't know which one actually working, because I cannot do anything. Here's the bank. Another gunshot. Where's the third one? Where's the second picture? Oh my god. I don't know, let's present this. Objection. Objection! Objection! Really? Miss Hart? Were you really looking at the bot? What with you? Cause I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there any normal person be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you're not normal. But you're far from normal. What? You're gonna step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Guardian. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'll be scanning the lake for any sign of Guardian. That's what. You won't give the bot a second thought. It's supposed to have another camera, because you cannot point it correctly at the monster. Order, continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the bot through binoculars. It's bi or B? Eva. Binary? Binoculars? I don't know. Never heard this one. Eva, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that bot. You needed them to search for Guardian, and that's what you were doing. Well, now that you mention it, it's sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Guardian might be out there and all. B? Nah. Gjelers? What? What's the ending of this? What's Gjelers? That's something. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the button? Sorry? No. I wasn't feeling ready. I thought, I could be witness to murder and all. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching the bot till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof. Still we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right? Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness. That's enough. New? Not J, but new? Let's change this case. Well, I need to hear this word in some reference and some video, of course. You had a long day. Shut your pee hole. Pee hole? Pie hole? What? Shut my what? Exactly. What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. Doesn't matter, photo. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged the photo. Why not from Karma let you show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. It's my chance. I'm wrong, though. It will mean prison for edgelords. Worse. What should I do? Make you show the enlargement. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has an enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are you all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool! What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Get it? Huh. Still can't see who is firing this. It doesn't look like Edgeworth on the right. Looks like he's on the left. No, seriously. Looks like he's on the left. This could be the defendant, so maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. In the last investigation, which one do you mean? You mean investigation of this case, or investigation of previous case? The previous one was about samurai. That was killed by mafia. Maybe now, Mr. Wright. Take an automatic dial. Christmas name at 12:15. Wait a second, they removed the previous photo. Hold on, fingerprints. Right hand, but on this photo it's left hand. It's easier. Easy, very easy. There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. It's my request that she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. And I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotte Hart. And none too soon. It was a flagrant waste of my time. With my objection. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I said everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue on this photo somewhere. An obvious clue, by the way. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Object. Show other evidence. Wait. Your Honor, this evidence. I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. Heard opinions on every piece of evidence about this enlargement. See no point in retracting our steps. Let's bet. I'll bet. What should I do? Object to the enlargement? Your Honor, this is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Here goes nothing. Catch a cold? It's not a cold. It's allergy, spring allergy. Okay. Like that. Hey, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter stage? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? And hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. Take that. The evidence is clear. A man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Done? Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I'd like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who was the defendant? And looks like in this photo, someone wearing a hat on the right, beanie maybe. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Miss Hart? The victim himself? Larry! The victim himself. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! So you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. But an examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from farther than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy report updated. Again. Shot from less than 1 meter away, so it cannot be a boathouse. It's definitely more than 1 meter. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. It's a conundrum. Therefore, I'd like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is adjourned. That was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there? What's it like anyway? He didn't commit suicide, then who? Shooter was about a meter away too. What? Give me that look. Did not kill him. Just skinning around. Well, he could remove fingerprints from of his left hand and take the gun in the right hand. Very good explanation. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Right. But tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear you say that, Edgeworth. I requestioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow, because she didn't see the shooter. So the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. 2 bangs instead of 3, to be continued. So I spent on this 1 hour and almost 30 minutes. Maya is in prison. Hey Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. No, I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Okay. I heard 2 sounds, like gunshots, just after midnight. Okay. That's a second photo. Any luck with Mia? None? Can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. Don't know what to do. I think probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. Should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. That gumshoe was here just now. I said, seeing, as this is your first offense, he'll let you go after questioning. Yeah. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money already. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know, I guess I'll send you a bill or something. I picture giant bells of money every time I heard the word bell. Let's go to the lake. This is the most boring part. Part. To find evidence. The few wasn't there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. There's nothing to examine here. Haven't seen Wright around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kiyanse. Let's move. Looks like my bot rental shop is closed today too. Let's move. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, Paul. The trial today, it's, Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. So you did save Edgeworth, I guess. Just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? To the trees? It's just winter time, it's winter. Thanks. Where I go, winter? Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Alright, he said something about that in the trial today. There were two witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, Paul. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Alright, I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? There's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a lawyer, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. I want to talk to you about Maya Fey. No? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let you go as soon as they had the reports written up. I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it went for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, Paul. I shed a tear or two. Edgeworth. He was so moved, I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice Edgeworth? I was really grateful for what you did, you know? I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the reports on Maya and get you out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Wait. I was wondering how much is bail going to be. Don't worry about that. So Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Can I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Right, Paul. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent too? Sounds good. Still nothing here. Hey Nick, you finally came. Just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, huh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? with some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Also, it reminds me, thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth? Hmm? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? Have to make it up to him. You've got to win this case, Nick. Okay, I believe I don't need to ask this. Apparently, Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Where it's supposed to go? Fresh air. Let us say freedom feels great. Have yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving much more fun. It's going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right, I'll behave. Oh dear. Useless. Detective Gumshoes. Not there. Gumshoes at the center game today. Huh? Already? He's a live wire, that one. Got into fights with the chief for not following protocol. Hey, it's Wright from Neo Soda. Think he was right. Hold on. What? Let me follow you. Anyways, thank you was right. Alright, not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Hold on, I already checked everything here. Let's go back to the lake. And... aren't many cops around today, are there? Playing retro? I saw it was Metal Gear, and think it was a follow. Was Neo and Pirate Harlock? They're probably back at the precinct, working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey yo! It's not him. And hello, Sonny Lordplay. So, you requested this, right? You already did it today. What do we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. At least that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old scene that came to mind. So you see, I want to make it up to you all. Make it up? Where's the second photo, goddammit? I'm making it up. But what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually I got a bit of information for you. What? That phone Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we are getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? So this was to make it up to us, right? I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. Wonderful. Kinda what can be the exchange? What? Information don't come cheap, you my friends. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way way more sophisticated than you. Just the exception, okay? Well, will be. You gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick? No deal. I'm sorry, but I've no intention of dealing with you. Don't do we have any money anyway? Let's make a fine team, you know that? And I can tell you, don't have any money, just look at those clothes. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Guardian. Guardian? But Guardian doesn't... Guardian might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. Keep in watch from the car, okay? You see something, you'll come to me first, got it? Okay. Right, see you later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean? Guardian? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? He's searching for Guardian, for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay. And how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe you can find a monster myth specialist? Larry? Oh my god, let's see. He's here? Okay, now let's see. Public beach. What's that? There's still samurai, Nick. Oh man. What the heck is this? Oh, it was my girl fiance's idea. First of all, if you like, put this here, it would be like really cool. She gave it to me along with the banners. Wow. At all the banners where this game was officially released, maybe? It's really impressive, she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Examine it. Really want to see. Doesn't that still samurai look a little out of place? It's so huge. Guess it's good advertising. Something about this still samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? Looks pretty well made to me. Still, no way sent you, Nick? Really? Drew... What? Announcers like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These still samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. Hold on. And what's wrong with him? Doesn't matter, let's look. The Big Samurai. Hey Larry, what was that big scene up there before? Oh, the big guy? I had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. I wasn't there yesterday. Alright. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit by the hot dog stand. What I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. And I thought you inflated it by yourself. Yannick, what happened with Edgeworth? Well, we made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Hey Larry, did you know Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Yeah. That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No, really? Well, we were only in the same class for a year. Transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it though. I learned like nothing. Should I present something? Huh. This? That's a guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think Guardian really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Guardian. But they'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. I don't know, should I speak about him now? Why is he sweating? No. But it's definitely was this thing. Nothing here. Alright, let's move some other place maybe. Indeed, something new here. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the motor on the lake. And oh, probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. Hold on. I get it. You get it. I didn't get it. Like, nothing here. It's still closed. Doesn't look like anyone in the route. Probably closed because of the motor. I need to take a pause. In my nose, at least. And I will do it right now. Be right back. Sorry. One cup later. It's still just 10 p.m. Played almost 2 hours. Maybe 1 more hour. No, it was not a good idea to stream today. That's for sure. Like, this is nothing new. I don't know, let's move to the slaughter maybe. Hey yo, well, you'll find anything out about Guardian? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at night time. It's a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. No, you don't. Nice. Why is there only 2 folders in this case? told you, no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. Trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Sorry? Yeah, well, sorry is nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. Gardner? What are you going to do if Garty doesn't exist? Quit being an investigative photographer. What? So I only have one photo to my name so far. To give up on a case that's not nearly solved, isn't it? What a good one. You bet? A UFO. A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photos this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. What? So really, a university student? Yeah, well, taking a break for a bit. You're not supposed to take a break. Like, you're supposed to finish as soon as possible and start making money. Back to school. Right. Taking a break like prolongs your suffering. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. It's a funny serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Oh, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Garden. Oh my god, I'm supposed to find it in this case. Maybe I need to look at something here. Again. It's already so. It's totally the same. Oh my god. What can it be? It's all the same. Plus what? Look sadly out of place here. Whopping listlessly back and forth in the cold winds under a cold sky. And only thing that gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. It must be of the war of the eyeglasses. What? The war of the what? What? You mean you don't know the war of the eyeglasses? What the heck is it? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Guess we were the only ones. Ask again, what the heck is it? That's all of the samurai dogs. The original samurai dogs, no less. Hey man, whatever calls, this already hurt. Okay, nothing new at all. What about this stash being again? Empty. Cannot find anything. Should they show something to him? Something? No, not this. Maybe I need to do something else somewhere else. Okay, let's move. Not a waste of time. Nothing here as well. Why Why did I go there again? Because there's nowhere else to go. This is definitely useless. What to do? Well, what should we do? Not know. I've been in attention this whole time. Then I'll let you decide what we should do, deal? No. Any ideas? Well, any thoughts you want to share? I was in detention all day. I think I'd like more time to think. Poor Maya, she probably thought about me the whole time she wasn't there. Waste of time. Waste of time as well. My god. What should be done here? Looks like Edgeworth isn't questionable. Let's come back later. Guess so. Like a chicken already everything, isn't it? Oh, it's here something. Hey there, Paul. What's up? You look out of sorts. You didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again? What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, Paul. I'm here for you if you need anything besides money, that is. Garden? Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Garden? The monster down Guard Lake, not personally, no. Well, we are looking for him. Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? Oh my god. How about doing a little questioning for me then? Detective Gumshoe is coming. Tell Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Slaughter. Try telling him sooner next time. I'm sorry. I see, Paul. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Guardian. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Ready? You can take whichever one you like. Secret weapons. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not ready. We have another meeting coming up. Supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was a victim in this case. Robert Hammond. It's saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. Let's drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow too. Oh, Edgeworth. Could admit it doesn't look good, Paul. Okay, what about weapons? Okay, give us the goods. Why just one of them? Hold on now. Everything due time, just let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile. Missile? He's a canine police dog, still in training. By the way, canine. It's actually how you pronounce a canine, means like dog, wolf, foxes, etc. It's pronounced the same, spelling is different. Missile, hey boy. Is it some kind of Shiba Inu? Are they even good police dogs? Hey, he is. Hey, he's cute. Not me a cute dog. No. A cute dog. And this will help us? How? Next, secret weapon number 2. A fishing pole. Yes, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe. We are looking for a monster. Yeah. How are you supposed to catch whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try about. Okay, this next one is the last one. Since I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3. A metal detector. Here. Have gumshoe. Looking for something alive. Right? How are you supposed to find it with a metal detector? You never know. It might have been eating soda cans. And so what? Are you going to detect soda and soda is not inside something that's metal? Oh, come on. This soda, soft drinks, cola, coke, and other stuff. Who's saying soda? Which part of the world? Well, which will it be? Soft drinks, I'm saying. And make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. Make up my mind easier for the totally opposite reason. That's what I thought. I was thinking about baking soda, of course. What else? Dock, fishing pole, or metal detector. How can it help me? Metal detector can help in something for sure. Let's grab metal detector. Can everyone set metal detector? Sure, simple. Sure, what we are going to find with this. And dock we can use to find some man. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything! Maybe a metal detector, I'm not sure. Makes a noise when metallic objects are near. Useful detection device. Yes, I heard something. Was it the game for PSP? But I had never played it. And I don't even remember how I heard about this. Should I show it to him? No. I'm supposed to use it. Hey Lotta, look at this. It's a metal detector. I know what it is. I'm not sure that's going to pick up guards though. Unless he has been eating people's watches or spare change or something. What's son about that? Okay. Useless. It's working! It's Vivian. The metal detectors found something. Sure is loud enough about it. So it is. It must be in those bushes. If you didn't check the bushes, how it can be detected? Include PlayStation 4 and PC? I heard about that it was something old. Let me check. Yeah, it's old. And this release for PSP. This I also remember. Only in Japan for PSP. So I heard about it in approximately 2009. That's for sure. Somebody was trying to translate it or something else. Let's see. Any English releases? Yes, there are English releases now. First was for PlayStation 4. So I heard about it before 2018, when there was English translation of it, obviously, before it. And that's why I didn't play it, because it's not fully translated. At this time. Why? Do I have to check it out? Neat. Look. Huh? An air tank? The valve looks broken. So it was guarded. First of all, why would guarded be in their bushes? Second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Something wrapped around this air tank. Looks like a string of lugs. Well, we might as well take it with us, now that we found it. What, you want me to play it? Well, you can request it. There's still 2 requests from Kuluk in order. It's heavy. And any description about this? An empty air tank, the valve is open and banner of light is wrapped around it. Okay. Move back. Not? An air tank? What about it? Sorry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Is it yours? Just a second. Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a sink like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank mouth? Just like the string of flags around. You're still samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There are strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools and used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To go diving? To inflate something? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big, puffy, still samurai. Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? It's like I hit them nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz, so I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And it didn't go so well, as I suspected. Asked more about the tank. It didn't go so well? Yeah. You think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us. Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with it. And then... it's upside down. The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And the tank there took off like a rocket. I took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Guard Lake? It sure scared me out of my guards, that's for sure. A flying air tank. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Fiancé gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before the last. Flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No? It's too bad. It's not all bad. You've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Let's go. Maybe she will show us the second photo. Well, Mr. Law, I've got the info you'll need. I've got the scoop on Guardian for me yet? We found him. Huh? Guardian? Oh, we found him already? What? Haven't seen any monsters yet. You're for real? Guardian really exists? Wait. I need proof. You got a photo? I have proof. Of course I have proof. No panic. That's when I went to the bathroom, wasn't it? It's when you made contact with Guardian. Enough jabbering already. Let's see your proof.
Take that!
Nice air tank? You're doing with an air tank. This is Guardian. Squeeze me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? Okay, the tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you saying that Guardian is really the still samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a girl's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. No, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. Case information. So, tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I heard of the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. See, he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the pass here. Boat rental? Is someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. You should go check it out. Since Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. The camera clicked twice, you know? Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. It wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but yeah, take it. Hope there will be a date here. Time. Stamp. Bye now. Take care. 11:50. And this happened 25 minutes later. She was looking at the lake at this time. Can't even look at this photo. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Wright's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Wright, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. What? Wonderful joke. Someone should whip that butt into shape. Okay. Hey Nick, it's the bot shop that Lotto was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Small bot rental shop. Doesn't like anyone is around. Probably closed because of murder. So what? Okay, let's check into the window. Nothing. Left window. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Wonderful. I cannot check anything. So what should it be? Are you kidding me? This is space for more boat at the dock. And so what? Let me check this. Oh my god, there's nothing here. Maybe I need a dog? Oh, caretaker's oh my god, there was an option now. Parrot. Oh my god. Caretaker's shack. Meg? That's you? Who's uncle here? Hey, is that Keith with you? Have you two been? Been worried sick? Nick, you handle this? I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Mac? Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You run the pasta shop when I'm gone? Pasta? Not to hurt. Definitely will be a Roman original. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. I was supposed to keep this place running. An old man like me. Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello. Squawk. Nick, what was that? Bird's the one on the porch. Hey. Yes. I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's a wet noodle? Since available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. It's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello? Yep. Nice. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Oh, there's lots of various fish in Guard Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. It's like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny he doesn't look like the type who keeps things tidy like that. You forget, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Yeah, of course. Oh, he has a television in here too. A little safe, huh? It's locked. Кататься. Look, Nick, he has an electric blank in his table. This looks like an electric blanket. It's a fan under the table, not electric blanket. Looks on. It's a great idea, we should do that at the office. Can sit down with our clients, snack and warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what? Talk about noodles? You pretty poopernik. That's escalator. Oh, he even plays the newspaper on this to collect the food. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello. He ignored me. But if you got back, you gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly? How you been? Hello, hello. See? Neat, so the parrot's name is Polly. Nice. Too bad all she can say is hello. Definitely not. The erstwhile companion of the boat shopper caretaker answers to the name Polly. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. Just need to know the secret words. Secret words? Can I try it? Polly? Polly? What's your name? Polly? Cute. Nice, found a new friend. Probably the same. Polly. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? Wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, so it's December 28, for sure. Who's using the such numbers of the dates, important dates? Let's see. Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? Cynic. Politics is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Picnic. Write that number down. Don't get me involved in your little skins. Can I open it now? No. The boat rental shop. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here is the palace of pasta. The wet noodle. Pasta. It's definitely Japanese. It's ramen. So now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. I don't know, American are more common with ramen, not some Italian food. All the kids come up and say, "Oh dudes, we wanna ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days don't know if I understand them. Pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? Right. You've got to find some way of getting information out of him. A pasta shop? Yep. The single wet noodle will leave or when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you to the third generation. Mac? Yes. Tomorrow, we'll start with the secrets of Dove Dawson. Dove Dawson? You do, Kev? Yes. Will be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. The West. If it's pasta and spaghetti, it's already the West. It's West Europe. Pasta wrangler. The West. Isn't pasta from Italy indeed? Mac, yes. You know the best post has always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? No. Right, of course, everybody knows that. Everybody? What are you talking about? How long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade? Someone must know something about the murder. Not leaving until we find out what that is. Show something to him. What? That's a little badge? Yes, it is. Don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's our chance to clear things up. Sir, no, I'm not Keith. I'm not Mac either. Investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Yes, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. We can't promise that. Can't make that promise. Is that any way to treat you old man? You want my help? You've come to the wrong man. Uh-oh, now he's grumpy. Not to mention he still thinks we are his kids. Maybe we should just lie and say we'll run the shop? Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? I'm not sure. I don't like such lies. Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. It's my boy. Good for you, Kate. Case. Kate. Wait, didn't I just say? Hey, Tomek. Yes? Bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know? Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, hello. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? He fell asleep. Yep, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay, you can call me that. Dad, you know something about this? Yep, the other night, out in the lake. Yes, yes? I know all about it. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. What you saw? I forgot the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yep. It was after midnight, but okay. I heard that this bunk. So I look outside. And I heard another one, bunk. A little while later, this boat comes back. A young man walked by my window here. Was muttering something to himself. Yep. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. Remember tomorrow by court time, promise. Need to know earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yeah, but that kid next door, you always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out his face. Who is this? As we're talking about Detective Gumshoe? Gumshoe has whiskers? What? When? He's not. Comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? So I don't think we are going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe should be leaving? I think you're right. Oh, wait, I had one more question. Polly, have you forgotten something? Don't forget the L6. Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister. I mean, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? What's that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure it out who that old man is. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Well, he says should be Gumshoe. Let's see. To check the attorney office, but let's check this. Hey, Bob, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? The DL6 incident. Nathan Gumshoe, please help us. We need to know about the DL6 incident. It was when Edgeworth's father died. Can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So I'm afraid I can't show them to you, Isabel. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I consider opening the file up. You know the boat rental shop down at Guard Lake? Oh yeah? The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How do you... It was supposed to be a top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I said at first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why he recalled Miss Lothehart yesterday. As for who he is, I have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Odd bird? The parrot? I don't know why they say that old man is odd birds, but okay. What's that, a parrot? The old man? Wait a second, I don't quite understand how they actually presented the parrot. Like, they taken a pictures or what? The old man at the boat, rental shop's parrot. Parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6? What? Polly, have you forgotten something? Don't forget DL6. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught you that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if? What if that old man was connected to DL6? Hey, think he might be? I got you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station records room. Give you special permissions to go in and find what you need. Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Clinic to the records room. Guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. I know, I'll take a pass one more time. Seriously. Just simply cannot sit here breathing like this. How the parrot was shot in... The parrot was shot in Twin Peaks? I don't remember this at all. I don't remember there was a parrot here. And it was shot. No. No. I don't. Be right back. I'm kinda not sure if somebody will kill this parrot here in this game. It's also possible. Let's continue. 30 more minutes. Okay, let's move to the records room. And this case will be missing or something? Wow. It's amazing. It's amazingly dusty. Oh my god. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Why just 10 years? Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? I found out where the files is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about that DL6 incident. Go get the right file. Suspect data. Put in data on the suspect in there. So yeah, the guy that my mom got arrested. And his name, hold on, is it? When arrested as a suspect in DL6 was... Yogi? What? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. This old man? So he must have been the third person in the elevator. Which elevator? Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right? The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator, so it's this old man for sure. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? Maybe closer than we think. Victim data. Do you have data on the victim? Edgeworth's father? Yeah. Hold on. Victim. Here. Found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35 years old, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'll be 50. Had lost the days. He's in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles. Totally the same age as me. Miles? Well, it's Edgeworth, of course. So he was on the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. No weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Have I heard that before? It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. You get these profiles now? I'm supposed to look totally the same like he on this photo, depending on the age. Summary. On it. Here you go. December 28th, 2001. Exactly 15 years ago. Wait a second. So it's 2016 right now in this game. 2016 and they're using old TV sets, not using digital cameras. Yet. It's already the year when nobody's using digital cameras anymore. Except maybe for, like, streaming, but I don't have digital camera. I mean photo camera, video camera. Okay, so exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district court. What? Is this the same district court where we holding the trial now? And all forgotten town? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed, and all the lights went out. Wow, it was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? It would be scary like that in the dark. There was lack of oxygen in the elevator. How's it possible? I don't know. And the survivors were unconscious. Survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. It was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. I guess I know generally what happened until 6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? This is too much, we'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? That's all? Right. Okay, December 28th, so the code is saved totally the same. 2001, elevator district card. Error and elevator was oxygen depleted in time of incident. Recluse found on the stand. NTR-AGYE-USA, age 35, defense attorney. Trapped in elevator, returning from a lost trial with son Miles, age 9. Why are you saying age here? Just 9. It's enough. It's 5. One bullet found in heart. Bullet weapon was fired twice. Yani Yogi, age 37, third bullet, trapped with the edgeworks. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. On his arrest, fiancé, Ollie Jenkins, commits suicide. Totally can happen only in Japan. Suicide after the arrest. Wonderful. Some people got stuck in the elevator, and Saturn happened to be among them. Remember there was a Russian movie about the elevators that was not stopping and going down and down and down? And people started killing each other or something? But Saturn? No. Don't remember this. What was the movie? The scene of the murder. But I see that bullet went through the elevator, you know. So he was killed by somebody outside. Or what? That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, all that's left is the trial tomorrow. Wonder how that will do testifying in court. To be continued. Okay, 22 more minutes. That's for sure. Save. So definitely there will be another court next day, when it will be finally finished, because it will be 15 years later. Like it never happened. As I explained yesterday. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready. He's a judge here anyway. Mr. von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. Who's taking a meaningful pause before speaking? Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. What? So fast? Nice. Order. Mr. von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah. Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. Call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. It's that mysterious workshop owner. Yogi. Didn't state your profession. Not occupation, profession. Noodle, ramen. The proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Guard Lake. And I also ran boat. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? No, yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. You still haven't heard who this old guy is. Objection. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I didn't ask him, Mr. Wright. I predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. His name is Z. Well, I'm not really sure. What do you mean? My memory, Your Honor. The witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you see. So he's supposed to be like 52 years old. He looks like 70 or 80. Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness. The night of the murder. It was the night of the 24th. Just after midnight, yep. I was in the restaurant where I ran bots, as usual. Heard a bang, yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore, and a man walks by my window. Very well, I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There's nothing to question in my witness testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict. No! Yes? Mr. Wright? Cross-examine. What are you saying? Of course I will cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. He just died. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? Hard rock. 3 minutes just passed! I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. It was the night of 24th, just after midnight. Hold it. Just after midnight, you say. Yep, just around then. After midnight. It's already contradiction. I don't remember where. Here. At 11:50. Are you sure? Pretty sure. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about that time. Surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him, and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. Remember it clearly I did. You see? Continue. I don't know, should I show it right now? It maybe will be wrong. Let's maybe press on everything. I was in the restaurant, where I ran boards as usual. Hold it. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. It's not good enough for a court of law. To write exactly what's not good enough. Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. Parrot? Parakeet. Well, it's parrot. I believe parakeet is the smallest one. Don't be so hard on the girl, Kathy boy. Okay. Prosecution consents that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. I heard a bang. Hold it. It's a subscription from Jordicious 8. Let's see, for 70 months. More than a year. And wait a second, 5 months? Thank you for the subscription. Thank you very much for the support. And where did the bank seems to come from? I think we already have the evidence. And hello, cute face. From the lake, I figure. Are you settled? Yep. Good, continue. And I look out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Hold it. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there, I couldn't see it clearly. But I figured there was two men out there. Yep. But you couldn't see them clearly? Yep. At the time, that is. At the time. Then I heard another bang. Hold it. So you heard 2 gunshots total? Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to the shore, and a man walks by my window. Hold it. Hold it! By your window. Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me, I saw him. This was important detail, please add it to your testimony. No? I have a bad feeling about this. The man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Hold it. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dead. That's sudden cave. Detective, I'm just a attorney. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy, and he died. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. But I act quick, or this trial is going to be over. How should I object it? Raise an objection. Your Honor, he proved in yesterday's court that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired the gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? The photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. Well, obviously yes. Could have wiped his prints after he fired. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness testimony is true. Just a slot in thought. What should I do? Raise an objection. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he is dead. But his word is all we have. You were telling a lie. Mr. Wright. He choked on his gum? It was not a gum. In a court of law, the evidence tells all. Probably you have yet to release even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Work. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Well, I know that time is wrong. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please. Need your help. It needs you. I don't need you. The game just not allows me to do anything. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. But he died. This court seems no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? How? This court found the defendant Mr. Miles Edgeworth. What? How did I fail like this? The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a high court within months from today's date. And that's all. The court is adjourned. How does this happen? Wait. Who was this just now? Me. Huh? What? I don't understand what's going on. What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of tomorrow. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remember it. Remember what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot. That night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony and realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call AGYE a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you already given your decision. The trial is over. Look, this is it. Mary is giving us one final chance at this. She's right. Only it wasn't lying. Could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. Doesn't get any worse. You're right, okay? Your Honor, if there's another witness, it's our duty to hear him speak. Right here, or right now. A waste of time. Verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. That's it. It's still morning here. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. Squatters. I've seen worse. You're right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to send them. Larry was at the lake that night. Yes. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Alright. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night? Yeah. Edgeworth. Hmm? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing? Hmm? Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. Couldn't think straight. And I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. Have a reason, really. Well, this game teaches, if you see the weapon, don't touch it. I see. Right. Yeah. This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. It's the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick? No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. It was 15 minutes. 15! Everything depends on Larry now. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw. On the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Miss Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prepare his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. The night of the murder. That night I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. And just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. It was an unusually well-known testimony even for this court. In any matter, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far, there's no way to go but forward, Nick. Alright, that night I was out in a boat on the lake. Hold it. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There are so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? It was after 11 when I went out in the world. By the time everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something and I found it. Hold it. Hold it! Looking for something? Yeah? Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. It's like he was hunting for this gourmet. No, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if that was the truth. It's all irrelevant, let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Hold it. Hold it! I need to scream. Around what time was it? Well, let's see. I figure it was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around midnight. Yeah. Midnight. What's my photos? 11:50 and 12:15. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sandal, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Hold it. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I look around, you know. You look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. Hold it. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Oh, everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. Not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Hold it. Hold it! Hold it. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Well, Nick, it was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? Guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. Wish I could be more helpful. I should call my sister. Contradiction. Okay, let's see. At night, he was out. Looking for something, right? Slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. As I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Looked over the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. Single gunshot. Single gunshot. Okay. Two sounds. Objection.
Objection!
Easy. Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard one bang. You sure? That's what I said. But Miss Slaughterhart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard two gunshots that night. Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Honey, please. You know, something been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So, you got to treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. What? You only heard one gunshot? Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, perhaps missed the other gunshot? I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude. Or my headphones. What? Order. And stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you listen to radio on earphones. Yeah? So what? Did I crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? I am not listening to the radio. Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I don't accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Continue. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. There. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he is lost. Very well, Mr. Watts, please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. That's why all of them sweating here as hell, because it's gratis. I wondered if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Oh my god, another new testimonial. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? Just listen to it real booming loud like. Maybe they will save the time? I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I don't know exactly what that DJ was saying when I heard it too. What did he say? You want to listen to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? No, say this. I believe Maria has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, disc jockey or something, I'm not sure. What this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Let's see. Lonely. Listening. Going out. Okay, what was this? Hold it. What did he say? Mr. Wright. Please, just these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said to us do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. Allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care? Reason, stupid people. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Almost Christmas. One was 12:15. The other one was 11:50. This will almost Christmas. Okay, let's press it. Hold it. Hold it! God. Are you sure? Cause I am. She had this real sexy voice. Auto-tuned, of course. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. It's the most ridiculous testimony I've ever heard. There's one gleaming ray of hope in there. To press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay, it's lonely being... It's definitely some loud noise that should be used, not just hold it. So you turned on the radio. Right? I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? Don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve. Alone. Shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio. See? Hold it. Santa said, hold it? Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. Witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night? I was listening to it real booming loud, like... Hold it. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on. Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. I sure heard that gunshot. Hold it. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. No, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? What exactly one Jay saying when I heard it too? Hold it. What did he say? It's right. Jesus wanted questions. Definitely heard this. He should go. It's almost Christmas. But I need to present something here, but what? Hold it. One more time. Hold it, I say. It's not listening to me. Hold it. Finally. Are you sure? Yes, I am. Okay. What should I present here? It's almost Christmas. I have too many different times here. Let me check everything. This is not. This is not. This is not. And this is not. After midnight. Objection. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? What is the face? You look scared, dude. If you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor. Did you hear what the witness just said? She said, hey, it's almost Christmas. When he heard the gunshot. And it didn't. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Fireworks? Champagne cork popped? Are they actually celebrating Christmas in Japan? Was Miss Hart and the old man? Well, me, I'm not celebrating it. Said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. And America is supposed to use fireworks in New Year, not Christmas. And the words. When they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. Merry Christmas. It's a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order! What does this mean? Two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. And this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge. The answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Hello, Kolok. It's Karma! Just look at him. Suspicious. Oh, you mean Larry? But? What? Well, Mr. Wright? He's Larry. Oh, Harry. What do you think about Mr. Watt's claim? He heard the gunshot before midnight. But it's alright. Andre is not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Of course I have it. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Take that.
Take that!
Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Slaughterhart, with your automatic camera. A timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. The camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. And by the way, look, Tales of Fantasia for PlayStation 1 is an official remake. Remake on a different, it's not a port, it's using different engine. Different engine, it's not even the same engine. So it's remake, different game. How? He's not so scary as I thought about him. Camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. So, I mean, you're supposed to play two different games. And I definitely will play the remake on PlayStation 1. For sure. Correct. There's a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 because I was using, I believe, Destiny engine. 32-bit engine, not 16. That's why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshot after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were two sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. My nose was clear that night, man. Clear! Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Show the court evidence. Well, I have gun? I don't know how they figured it out, but it's saying it's fired 3 times. Take that.
Take that!
But I'm wrong? No, this is my evidence. Star Ocean? And now Tails? What was first, Star Ocean or Tails? I didn't play Star Ocean yet. Let me see. I know that many of Star Ocean games were actually bad games, but most of Tales of games are good. Okay, for Super Nintendo it was released in July 19th, 96. No, Tails was first. 1 year prior to this. created by Wolf Team, which was bought by Namco and renamed. Yeah, Tails was first. Tails is much better. Well, many of the Star Ocean games even lower than 50 out of 100. I think so, I don't know. As I said, I didn't play it. It's my evidence. A murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, you know. Also, the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots, and when the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? I'm not sure why nobody trying to tell me where they actually got this weapon. Every single weapon has a number and the owner. Only now have I released the truth. That third shot was the shot Wright heard just before midnight. Order? It would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, it leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 50 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Oh, I'll better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. What's wrong, Nick? I have it. I don't have it. Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case has the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Liar. Yes. If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. Got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. I mean, is it safe? Safe? You already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. Just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick? Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So, you finally released the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma? A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. By the way, as I remember, in Game Boy Advance version of this game there was additional animation of Naruhodo here, when he was swinging his finger. But it was removed in DS, I wonder why. Like this one. Listen. Broken. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witnesses' photograph. The defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on that boat. Alright, so the first gunshot was with Edgeworth, and the second was actually murder? Why they make this mistake by using left hand, not right? It was a gunshot fired on the boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. It's all complicated, very complicated. It cannot work in real life. That's for sure. I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 50 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The time stamp on the photo says 00:15, but Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the leg. Wonderful, that's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Okay, so it was not Hammond on the boat. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who this is sitting on the boat. The murderer and Hammond? Edgeworth and murderer? Or Edgeworth and Hammond? Edgeworth and murderer? Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? That's the truth? What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ridiculous. No water. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... I don't know. Should be Karma. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer. What? In the character of the bot shop? That old man? What the heck? Why? At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Caretaker of the bot shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? I suggest the real scene of this crime was not in a boat. What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder really took place. Here?
Take that!
Yeah, of course. The boat shop where he lives. That way, he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Objection!
Well, when was the movie released? And when the game was released, it was like... let's count. I forgot 2006, plus 4, 2010, and 17 years ago. I knew, but I don't remember the details. In general, I thought it was Karma. It's supposed to be Karma. What actually happened, I don't remember. You have proof that the boss shop was the scene of the crime. I don't remember such details. I don't remember there was red, white, blue at all. Circus? I think so in the anime. Yeah, there was anime. I didn't watch it till the very end. But it was in the first season, right? First season it was. Recall Larry's testimony if you will. So I started watching anime, but it was so badly done, so I just gave it up. There was second season, I believe. But definitely didn't watch till the end. Why? What happened in it? At night he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. even though he was wearing headphones at the time. As worse, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the bot? Well, second game I will play only after I finish 2 of your requests and 1 of the Sonic games. I believe one stream will be enough for Sega All-Star for PlayStation 2. The bot shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Guard Lake? Tell the cards from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor? Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the bot shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Oh, what was the motive here? This was around 11:50. It was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. He's too old for this. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Oh, it's not possible! The one who shot was on the right. The man in the skirt is on the left. It cannot be Edgeworth on the right. Oh my god. It's not how it happened. Then who fired the pistols about Mr. Wright? The bot shopkeep caretaker. Well, because there was animation when the body on the left went into the water, not on the right. I think what I saw. The bot shopkeep caretaker. Let's see, I'm not sure. Of course it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. And why to shoot twice? There was like no point to shoot twice. It should be just one. Somebody noticed for sure? Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. It's very fishy what he's saying. Because the first shot missed to create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Yet a witness? The murderer leaves his pistol and fires one shot. It ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. In it, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then... See? The left body disappeared, but the gun was on the right. See? I saw this scene. The murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. It's like impossible. I see. Someone looking from the edge of the lake. It appeared that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. Murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. Is showing it differently? I doubt, because what they shown is what witnesses saw. They saw that the left man jumped in the water. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you release it, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Maybe Karma even didn't know about Heart? In this case, they show it on purpose, so ask questions, of course. It cannot be gameplay mistake. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. It's what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Guard Lake. So, it contradicts everything. That's it. It's not how it happened. Believe? Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker quickly. And what, he disappeared? No? Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I'd like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. You calling Edgeworth the red one? Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake last night? He has a trauma from the past. What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. Asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir? Believe. We are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. Kelly Watson? Oh yeah, I remember this one. The witness has disappeared. He isn't in the boat shop, either. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. You really want to say that it was him? Can't believe this. Mr. von Karma, your witness has disappeared. So he was the killer? A search warrant has already been issued. Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? Well, I already know who is him. Like the game told you. It was something yummy or something else. The any profile. We don't have any name here. But they already said his name. Maybe it was in the DL case. Yeah, Yanni Yogi. It's saying that he lost his memory. And the boatman lost his memory. The game explained it. It cannot be any shock to someone who explained it. One more thing. Like, if game didn't tell you that he lost his memory, I would never know about this. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well, court is adjourned. Okay. When I will save, I will write something. Yannick, you did it. Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Infant Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony, okay, what was the motive for him to kill actually? Still, he did save us. Just wish our cases went so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Wait a second, but he lost his memory. How can it be arranged? Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. Try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but even when Crichton actually was watching this movie, I watched only at the beginning, not the end. I can't make up my mind. This is about Edgeworth. It's a nightmare heart. A memory of a crime I committed. A crime you committed? Okay, about this DLC, there were 2 shots, as I remember. Not just one. The mortar weapon was fired twice. Bullet was just one. So the second one went through the window? A memory of a murder. To be continued. That's it for today. That's it. It's the music. This music. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Alright, let me read somebody. Definitely go to sleep. It's almost midnight. I actually wanted to end it at 11 PM. It's 11:44. So, I believe tomorrow I will finish this case and start the last one. Let me see who's online. Nobody. How's it possible that nobody online? Look, are you going to Steam right now? I can simply rate you. Or maybe you're at work. Let's see. What is this? I'm kinda surprised that there's a lot of people who is streaming this game. But obviously all them are VTubers. Like, why? VTubing is kinda boring to me. Looking at some avatars instead of real people. Kinda boring. Seriously. Alright. This Demi Dear MC who is playing The Legend of Zelda but with 30 viewers. Let me rate him. I remember he rated me twice already. I don't know why. Actually, don't remember when I started following him. I don't remember anything. I'm following like 50 or even 100 people. That's my problem. Alright, so thank you for stopping by. Kuluk, Anime Raba, everyone else. Thank you, team, and Nerdashes8 for their subscription. And thank you Nao Soda for the raid. And see you tomorrow. I think it should be tomorrow. At least I'll play for 3 or 4 hours tomorrow for sure. Definitely. 100%. So, that's all, bye.